What's good, everybody, and thank you so much for stopping by the channel once again from us over here at Locust&WildHoney. So as you probably read in the title description or the thumbnail of today's video, you know that we're going to be talking about a topic that is rather sensitive to me personally. I don't know if you guys have ever been in this boat or this situation in the past. Being scammed is not fun. Now, with all that being said, the goal of today's video is that you, the viewer, would walk away a little bit smarter, wiser, a bit more intelligent, and if anything less, you do not make the same mistakes that I have. Now, with all that being said, please do not hear me wrong. While there is a plethora of different things you can kind of somewhat do to protect yourself, at the end of the day, there's so many ways to scheme on the internet, and there's really not a 100% foolproof plan, and that includes PayPal invoice. I don't know where the rumor came from that you're always protected on invoice, because you're not. In all honesty, it's safe to say that really the only foolproof measure to have a smooth transaction, your shoes are real, that you're not gonna get scammed as a buyer or as a seller, is to just go through StockX. It's literally the least hassle way, and you don't have to deal with any of the nonsense that the internet does provide for us. If you don't know what StockX is, it's essentially a selling platform for buyers and sellers alike, a place you can do commerce, and it's a really solid place to be able to see what your shoes are actually worth. So feel free to hit the link in the description to download the app if you're on your phone. It's a very, very good app. Highly recommend it.
What's good, everybody? So just a quick little interruption. I did let StockX know that I got scammed and I was gonna be doing this video. So they decided to partner up with us here at the channel to do a $400 giveaway. So here's what you need to do to be eligible to win that $400 in StockX credit. First, you need to be subscribed to my channel here at Locust&WildHoney. Number two, be subscribed to StockX's channel. The link will be in the description below. Next, be sure you're following both myself as well as StockX on Instagram. And last, like this video as well as comment down below what you would purchase with that $400. And that's essentially it. Best of luck to everybody. If this giveaway does well, we will be doing more giveaways here on the channel, so stay tuned for that. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump back into the video.
Jumping right into the story, a lot of you guys might already know this as I've already confessed it on my Instagram lives, and I believe I talked about it once on the channel. I have this propensity to always be on Grailed when I have like dead time, to fill my dead time. Now, a lot of people might just be scrolling through Instagram or whatever. I scroll through Grailed. Now, this is due to the fact that at times you can definitely find some awesome deals on Grailed. So this video in no way, shape, or form is like any shade at that app or on the website. Now, with all things considered, I was kind of just cruising through Grailed, just kind of doing my thing, scrolling through there. And I was specifically looking for the off-white Prestos in the white colorway. And at this time, market was at peak. So when you guys see how much I ended up spending, you guys would probably be like, Paul, like that's normal. But at the time, like they had just released and they were going for around $700. Now, this might be a little bit tangential, but for me personally, I don't know if you guys are the same way, but if I think in my head that I'm getting a good deal, then I will spend. It's the weirdest thing because like, market was at 700, and in my head, if I could get them at 600, I'll buy them right away. However, if the market was at 600, my limit probably would have been like 450 or 500 at the time, respectively. So I don't know, it's just so weird. I'm like such a weird individual. Anyways, getting back into the story, I was scrolling through Grailed looking for this specific sneaker in my size, and I honestly couldn't find even market value for the life of me. You had like these crazy people selling them at 900. StockX had them at 700, and I knew in my head I'm not gonna pay more than the StockX price, which by the way I find is really ironic because a lot of people say StockX prices are more expensive. I think there's like this negative stigma because it's like an app or whatever, but a lot of the time StockX has the best prices. I mean, of course everything fluctuates and stuff, but most of the time StockX is taking the fees from the seller side. And not just that, a lot of these sellers are just trying to dump their stuff for quick money. And StockX is pretty much one of the only ways to get paid out really quickly and legitimately. So I don't know, I feel like that stigma is kind of misplaced. But anyways, I found this listing that was probably too good to be true. it was ironic. It was like the perfect storm because like I had just opened up Grailed and certain things are featured when they're like bumped up or whatever. And this was like on the opening page. And I found this pair of shoes and this person just posted it inside of a minute. I saw myself, this is a great price, 630 bucks. Like that's a steal. Like that's below market. Like I'm ready to buy it. But cheapskate me, I DM'd him, I was like, hey, I'm ready to pay. Let me cop for 600 flat instead of 630 that he was asking for. Even though I would have gladly paid 630, but I messaged him, I was like, hey, I'll pay right away, 600. As if my lowball offer was sweetened somehow with the fact that I'll toss my lowball offer a little bit quicker for you. I don't know, it's just ridiculous. Anyways, in my head, I was like, dude, this is too good of a deal. Like, I don't think he's gonna do it. I might as well just not wait. So I just went ahead and purchased it. I was so irrational, so stupid because in that situation, I did not do my homework. The one thing that I always look for is that they're in the United States. If they're in the United States, for the most part, getting my money back through PayPal is gonna be easy breezy. It's just easy. So I noticed that and I was like, okay, we're good to go. I'm just gonna buy them, check out and go. Now, with all things considered, this is where it goes downhill so fast. Like this is just so bad. Anyways, I make the purchase, I do the full transaction. We both get those automated messages that I made the purchase and him saying like, let me know if you have any questions. Like, yes, I purchased it, adrenaline going. And I was like, dang, did I make a good decision just now? Like, I'm gonna go and like kind of, you know, look at their account. Then I noticed a 0 for transactions. Like I paid through PayPal and it said the payment went to a different first and last name. Like I wasn't even thinking, I was just trying to go through it and just buy it, thinking to myself, dude, I'm so dumb. That's it. At that point, I was just like, dude, I'm an idiot. Like I don't deserve this money. In all honesty, I don't deserve the shoes. Like I deserve to go in my room, close the door and not come out and see the light of day for a while. This is because I'm so dumb. Well, being the resilient man of God that I am, I said to myself, Paul, let's just be hopeful. Let's hold truth to the knowledge that people are innately good. They're good, right? It's just so dumb. I can't even believe it. So I messaged the person. I was like, hey, you think you could send me a receipt of the purchase? I just want to make sure the shoes are real. And they stole pictures from somebody else and stole pictures of somebody else's receipt and posted them to Grailed. Anyways, it's just, at this point, I'm just functioning off of like 2.6 brain cells. And just excuse me, like this is just one of my dumbest moments. Anyways, the answer to my question on whether the shoes were real is literally any person's worst nightmare. If you're familiar with the internet, it was a 2-word phrase: good friend. The word friend is generally like a really endearing term. Like, you know, we love being friends. Friends are a beautiful thing. This is not the first time this has happened to me, and the last time they did, it was just really peculiar because they kept calling me friend. And so this was like my worst nightmare reincarnated, coming back to haunt me, as if I didn't learn from the first situation. I saw that word friend, I'm just like, oh Lord, this person's from China, and they're gonna send me either fakes or try to scam me like last time. And sure enough, it was a scammer. Despite anything, despite my better judgment, despite the fact that I was 100% sure that this was a scam, because in the entirety of the situation was just so much fictitious situation, I proceeded to be polite, give the benefit of the doubt, and just hope that this wasn't the situation that I thought it was. So I asked them, so when are you gonna ship? Because on the actual listing, it said shipping in 24 hours of payment. Dude, this person says, friend, don't worry, friend. I will tell you tracking number in 5 working days. Please wait patiently. Thank you. This person said 24 hours. So what happened to that, my friend? Like, what happened, friend? You said 24 hours in the listing, and now I have to wait not for my package to arrive in 5 days, not for it to be shipped in 5 days. It's you wait 5 days and I will send you tracking. And from then on, I was like, okay, this is scam, 100% scam. Like, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Obviously, at this point, it's time to call PayPal and file a claim. Now, despite the overwhelming amount of evidence, and I've told them on the phone everything you know up until this point, like everything you've seen thus far is what I kind of provided. Despite all of that, there's nothing that they could do. They have to do like the 14-day wait period, wait for them to respond. And it's just like this whole dragged out, drawn on process. And it's just really difficult. And that's not a knock on PayPal. I know that they do their best. And now keep in mind, all of our conversation that we've had thus far, he takes like maybe 5 hours, maybe a day to respond. He, like after the claim went in, it was like 10 minutes and then I got a message and it said, "You're good, friend. Do you have any questions about the project? I've received a dispute about the PayPal case. Please tell me, thank you." Like, whatever. At this point, I was just like, hey, you think we could just do a refund? You could keep the shoes. Like, I just don't want the shoes anymore. And you could just give me a refund. And any normal person would be like, okay, that's reasonable. I get to keep my shoes and then I'll just send the money back. Like, I personally would have no qualms, no quandary with that. I would just be like, all right, for sure, that's fine. Like, I'll block you or something, but that's fine. Like, we just won't do business. 24 hours pass, zero response. I didn't get anything. Not even an attempt to reason with me or even just let me know that this isn't like a scam or whatever. There's nothing. No, obviously, no refund or anything of that nature. So at this point, like, I'm just like, dude, this is freaking annoying. Like, this is just so annoying. Anyways, after 2 days elapsing, I went ahead and messaged him again. I was like frustrated or whatever. And a momentary lapse of composure, which is like, you know, honestly unusual for me. I messaged him, I was like, dude, keep your fake shoes. Let's not waste my time or yours. I went on to tell him that I talked to PayPal, I filed a dispute, they took note of everything. You guys are not gonna believe what this person had to say to me. I mean, the unmitigated gall, the nerve, the audacity of this person. Like, it just, honestly, it blows my mind. This person has to be a genius at trolling or just a flat out idiot, because this person messaged me back saying, "Friend, I'm currently in China vacationing." He went on to say, "Watch how you talk to me, or I will talk to PayPal and call you a fraudulent buyer. God bless you." I was just like, no, stop. What? Did you just say God bless you? Like I'm a believer, man, and like I'm all about blessing and receiving blessing, but this person's scamming me. And they have the nerve to use God's name in this situation. I was just like, that's blasphemous. How to let them know that, like, you can't be using God's name while you're trying to steal from me. Like, are you gonna call me a fraudulent buyer when I paid you right away? You haven't sent anything to me. I mean, it just doesn't make any reasonable sense. Anyways, the delusion continues. Just read this message. Like, I don't even have the internal fortitude to stomach going through this whole situation again. But like, it's just so delusional. He said he's gonna fight for his reward. It's just, this person just, honestly guys, at this point, I'm just like, I lose. I'm just gonna call it quits, just cut my losses and just not talk to this person. They're clearly delusional. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. So I was like, listen, at the end of the day, if this is legit, because at this point they actually put tracking on whatever package they sent my way, I'm for sure gonna let them keep the money. Obviously, if it's a legit transaction, please take my money. Like, I'm not that type of person. That's pretty much what I said to him. And sure enough, just like any scammer does, any sense of weakness, vulnerability, they're gonna try and take advantage of it in true scammer form. You throw a bone, they're gonna take the whole skeleton or the whole dinosaur or however the analogy goes. Immediate response, like as in within seconds. It was so quick. They're like, "Friend, 100% authentic, 100% nothing to worry about, friend. Just drop the case, friend. Just drop it." And I'm just like, I'm gonna be patient with this person. Despite them saying it was gonna take 5 days to get tracking or whatever, they got it in like 4 days. Maybe this is legit, and I gave them the benefit of the doubt, and I was just like, all right, once the package arrives, I'll take it to an authenticator, And then if it's legit, then we're squared. And then sure enough, another nonsensical response. It just doesn't make any sense. He's saying I'm gonna take the carrier or call the carrier and take my package back. I'm just like, do that, please. Like, yes. Like, he's like, as if that's like a bad thing or something. Yes, I'd much rather have my money than this situation right now. And obviously this person had grown like frustrated because I wasn't gonna drop the claim or whatever. So they're just like, okay, good luck. And I was just like, why do I need luck if they're real, right? Well, with all that being said, guys, this is the final response I got from him. I heard nothing back. And the tracking actually turned out to be a total sham. So what ended up happening was the package was delivered to California, but some random place in Santa Rosa. Anyways, at this point, I feel like the evidence is substantial enough to really know that this person's a total scam artist. The notes are there, everything's there. And I went on to call PayPal. I'm like, listen, do I really have to wait the full 20 days or however long it takes? Like, look what's going on. Like, there's this package in Santa Rosa. I couldn't even go and retrieve it if I wanted to because it's like 8 hours away. They went ahead and refunded the money. Like, they'd seen the notes, and I've just been really thorough about everything. I talked to PayPal, I wanna say like almost every day. Like, honestly, I was not gonna lose this money. So my advice to you guys, I would just say shop on StockX, man. That's literally the safest way. Your stuff's gonna be real. You're not gonna have to deal with this. It's just a headache, man. And 9 times out of 10, like I said earlier, you're gonna find better prices on StockX because people are just trying to dump this stuff for quick cash. So that's that, guys. If you did enjoy today's video, please hit the like button, as it does go such a long way for us YouTubers. If you did enjoy this kind of like story time, I have a few other stories like the $10,000 Louis Vuitton Supreme story that I kind of hinted at, as well as another situation where I sold something and I got totally scammed. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this kind of story time video, let me know in the comment section down below, and also let me know by liking this video. As always, guys, it's a major privilege of mine to make these videos for you. Honestly, guys, I will never take you guys for granted. I just appreciate the support so much. And yeah, as I end every video here at Locust&WildHoney, I'm gonna say peace and be blessed.